What up? It's your boy Telee, and what I wanted to do was start a new segment on my channel called 15 Minutes a Game. And it's basically where I'm trying to do my part as I won't just call myself an elder, but somebody who's been through some of the things that a lot of these young people are going through, or just people in general that may not have nobody to tell them or help them out, give them up a little game. So yeah, I'm gonna give you 15 minutes a game on various topics that I think would help people in life. Things that some people got a chance to tell me. Some things some people didn't get a chance to tell me. I had to learn on my own. But I figured, it's my duty and responsibility as somebody who came from the hood or streets or whatever you want to call it, to try to give back a piece of information to anybody who needs it. And I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to keep it at one topic per episode. That way I could go a little bit more in depth, because I'm only gonna do this like around 15 minutes more or less. And it's just gonna be kind of brief and straight to it. Give a few examples, because everybody needs somebody to listen to. Trying to make it out in the streets on your own or whatever you're in, it's just not for the streets. It's applied through life in general. And with that being said, the first topic that I want to touch on is managing finances. And when I say managing finances, I mean no matter how much money you got, how much money you're making, you got to learn how to manage that money. And the key thing is learning how to save. For instance, if you out in the streets doing your thing, and we all know shit happen, you get jammed up, you ain't got no money to save, man. You ain't got no money saved up, man. Stress on your people to try to bond you out, try to get you a lawyer and everything. So you got to make sure you manage your finances and save your money for that rainy day, because let's be honest, that rainy day don't always come. Like I say, especially if you're in the streets doing your thing, or even if you at your job, you get laid off, you might be making decent money, not great money, and them bills just because you get laid off, them bills don't stop, they keep coming. So we got to learn to really just put back something and keep that nest egg for a rainy day. Another key thing that I learned the hard way about managing my finances is you got to make wise investments. When I say wise investments, I know everybody don't got money to go buy land and property and houses and this and that, but the investments that you do make them smart. Like, buy something that even if you want to do things like jewelry or whatever, if you buying those things, make sure you have a market for them in case you need the money. And the sad part about it, things like jewelry, cars, clothes, all the flashy and glamorous things that we tend to really love and like and cherish, they depreciate once they leave from the retailer. You can make wise investments by buying you stocks and bonds, things that's going to appreciate in value. Like I said, land. Even if you can find some cheap land, buy that. That's a good way to spend your money. If you're gonna buy jewelry, just buy used jewelry that's already been depreciated, so that way if you do need to sell it or get on hard times, at least you'll get back closer than what you got to it, than versus if you're going to find it brand new or from the little dealers at the flea market or malls, or even the big jewelry shops. Like, if you go spend your money on all that expensive jewelry, gold and diamonds, and you go back and try to sell it to them, guess what? Man, you're gonna get a fraction of what you paid for it, if they even take it back. And another good thing about another thing I want to touch on about managing your finances is building your credit. When I was coming up, that's one of the things that I missed. Nobody never told me about, the importance of credit, because I'm gonna say it's new. It was new to our culture, our community, because we was denied credit. We was denied credit and loans for the longest, But once I turned 18, I got the little credit card thing in the mail for, like, what was it? $300-$500, something like that. But initially, I wanted to do the right thing just on my own, thinking like, okay, this is a credit card. I had heard that, if you pay on it in time, that they increase your limit. So that was my goal. I kept getting my limit increased. In the beginning, I was doing the right thing, making my payments. They increased my limit here and there. Long story short, I had 2 credit cards. I got up to where my limit was like $5,000 on one, maybe $3,000 or $4,000 on the other one. Me being young and dumb and never, just didn't know the importance of credit. Man, I went swipe them up, got me a studio, my first studio equipment, buying things for my cars and all that. And I was like, fuck it, I didn't need credit. I thought, hey, I'm gonna pay cash whatever I need, so I don't need that credit shit. But then once I got a little bit older and started wanting to get apartments and, buy better cars from car lots, they was running my credit like, man, you 400-500, so your credit score ain't low enough, ain't high enough. We can't give you this or we can't give you that. So fast forward, I was going to lease this one place, and this old black lady, man, she told me my credit was so messed up, but she told me how I could fix it. She told me to go just apply for a secured credit card, and they started me back over with like a limit of like $250 or something like that. And she just told me, to pay on it. Don't ever close it all the way out. Just keep open tab for a couple of years just to, make the payments on time. And, I did that along with some other things. I finally got my credit back right. And, now, I'm in good standings and I see how easy it is. Like, you go to the car lot, they ain't looking at you crazy. They ain't trying to dig deep in your pockets. You're gonna go lease somewhere, you could, do stated income, or you don't have to go through all the ins and outs, scrambling and looking for check stubs or, or whatever. When your credit good, that's like face value. But yeah, that's really important, especially these days, the credit. And last but not least, especially us as black people, we got to really learn to, how can I put this in a nice way? We got to learn to live within our means. We can't go, we love our celebrities, our rappers, ball players, entertainers, or whatever. We love their lifestyle. But if we not making their money, we can't live like them. We can't go try to keep up, like the old people say, keep up with the Joneses. You can't do that. If you're making $15, $20 an hour, you can't expect to have the same thing as dudes in the NBA, with $1 million contracts, or NFL, or these rappers that give them whatever money they getting. We got to learn to live within our means. And, it's a bunch of sayings like that the old people used to say. I didn't really just, it ain't really just register with me until I got smart enough and wise enough to, got that out there on my own and start realizing that, like, when I first hit the streets, I used to see a lot of cats, and things that I wanted, but it was just, I knew I had to wait to get it. I had to shine, I had to grind before I could just shine. But a lot of people don't understand that. But, that's why I say I'm doing these videos, man, to really try to help people. And, we got to live within our means, like, and don't let that pressure of rich people, don't let that pressure of them living them lavish lifestyles get to you. If you can't do it, hey, every dog gets his day. One day, hey, it'll be your time. But yeah, got to stay within our means, man. And managing our finances, that's something that would really take us to the next level as a race. If we all, learn to just manage our finances. And I don't want nobody to get me wrong, even, like going forth these videos. I'm not a hypocrite. A lot of these things on here that I'm going to tell people not to do, it's things that I done did my own, so it's not that I'm a hypocrite. It's just I'm trying to help people to not make the mistakes I made. And, I'm not in a fucked up place. I'm good. I'm doing good for myself. But had I knew some of these things that I'm telling y'all that I learned on my own, had I had someone telling me this, who knows? I could be shit a billionaire maybe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Especially us as black people, we have it hard enough when we trying to go apply for loans or, you know, anything that has to do with large amounts of money. And, you know, I'm not a racist or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on here to preach hate or none of that. But it just is what it is. It's reality. So by us being black, we really got to be on our P's and Q's. You know, I have to have some good credit because, hey, we already got one strike against us. You know, it's sad but true. Sad but true. You know, and we start managing these finances, man, that can really, really help us out. Like that like when you hit a generation of wealth, you don't get that by you know, making foolish purchases and just blowing our money, trying to keep up with other people and living above our means, you know what I'm saying, running our credit in the ground. I've been hearing a lot of people talk that generational wealth, you know, lately. But to get there, we got to take the next step and really manage these finances. I don't knock nobody trying to have fun. You know, you only get one life. You're supposed to have fun. It's just you gotta take care of what you need to take care of first. You know, and be smart with your money. Cause, hey man, let's face it. Good jobs. There's a lot of good jobs out there, but you know, they not easy to come by. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, people who you talk to some of the old schools, man, they got their jobs. And they tell you they've been there 15, 20 years or whatever. They held on to them jobs, man, because, hey, man, you can't just walk out of a good situation and go find another. I mean, you can, but it ain't just guaranteed and it ain't easy. But yeah, you know, if you like the video, you know, please like, subscribe, and share. And like I say, the sole purpose of these is just to really help somebody out that might need the help, that might need to hear some of the things I'm trying to talk that I'm talking about and discussing. Like, you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not a hypocrite. It just, I don't know, one day I woke up and I was like, man, I need to do some videos, you know, just to, because, you know, I know people who personally, you know, family members, friends, just people I ran across that been in some of these situations that I'm talking about. And like I say, something just put it on me because, you know, it's people who really just don't have nobody to talk to. You know, like when I first jumped out the porch, you know, it was OGs around, but the way the thing was set up, man, we was like really the OGs. Like, we came in with our own plan and we did what we did, just going into it blind, you know, and had to learn as we go. So with me being the person that I am, with, you know, no hate in my blood, I want to see not just the next generation. I just want to see people as a whole take. I want to see life elevate to the next level. You know, so yeah, man. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to. I don't know how frequent I'm gonna post the videos, you know, because I like to do it when I'm just really when it's really on me to talk about it. So, but I could talk forever about these things, man. But today I'm only give you 15 minutes. Next time, what we'll talk about next time. Next topic gonna be, don't expect loyalty from people just because you are. But until then, peace.